My child, stop scrolling. You thought the last word was the final word. But I am not done. I am the God of more. I am the God of overflow, of abundance, of pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am the voice that echoes into the silence long after others have stopped listening. I do not finish simply where you feel satisfied. I finish where you are transformed. And I am not yet finished with you. Because this is the part where I place the mantle upon your shoulders. The part where I anoint you for the final stretch. The part where I prepare you to carry my glory in the full measure I always intended. You see, my child, many receive the call. Many hear the promise. Many taste a moment of my power, but few carry the mantle. The mantle is weighty, not because it is heavy with burden, but because it is saturated with purpose. It is sacred. It is reserved for those who have been forged in fire, those who did not give up when all they saw was delay, those who did not let bitterness steal their praise or silence steal their prayer. And that is you. You are one of the few, one of the yielded, one of the chosen. So now, I place upon you not just the memory of my word, but the mantle of my presence. It is invisible to the world, but undeniable in the spirit. It cannot be touched, but it touches everything. It changes atmospheres. It silences storms. It pulls heaven into earth. And it rests now upon you not by merit, not by striving, but by surrender. You have stayed when others ran. You have bowed when others rebelled. You have wept in the night and worshipped through the war. And so now, I say, take it. Take this mantle not as an ornament, but as armor. Not as a title, but as a tool. It is not for prestige. It is for purpose. It will not exempt you from battle. It will ensure victory in the midst of it. You are not just marked, you are mantled. And with this mantle comes access to things others may not see. Revelation will come swiftly. Insight will sharpen. Discernment will deepen. And with this comes the need for greater humility. For the mantle is not to elevate you, it is to exalt me. From this point forward, the battles you face will no longer be about survival, they will be about territory. The enemy knows you are no longer wandering, you are advancing. You are no longer hoping, you are establishing. And so he will resist you not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous. But take heart, for I have equipped you with weapons not of this world. Your sword is sharp. Your shield is strong. Your armor is radiant with righteousness, and your footsteps are ordered by the Most High. Now lean in, my child, for I must speak a deeper word to your identity. You are not who your past says you are. You are not the echo of trauma or the reflection of wounds. You are not the sum of failures or the voice of shame. You are not delayed, you are designed. You are not abandoned, you are appointed. You are not behind, you are being hidden for the right moment. The world tried to name you, but I renamed you. I call you priest and warrior. I call you messenger and minister. I call you son. I call you daughter. I call you beloved. I see the scars on your soul, the ones no one applauded, the ones no one noticed. But I did. I saw when you broke and kept moving. I saw when you forgave when it would have been easier to fight. I saw when you believed, even when the breakthrough didn't come. And now, I say, that was not for nothing. Those scars are sacred. They are sealed with glory. They are proof that resurrection lives in your bones. And now I breathe upon you again, not just for refreshing but for activation. Your gifts will stir with new fire. Your voice will carry new weight. Your heart will burn with compassion that crushes walls. You will dream dreams that unlock blueprints from heaven. You will lay hands and see healing that silences doubt. You will intercede and watch darkness retreat at the sound of your whisper. Because I am with you. And where I am, miracles are not optional, they are inevitable. But hear me again, my child. Do not confuse popularity with impact. Do not chase platforms that I have not built. Remain rooted in the secret place, and I will take you into public places of influence without losing your soul. Do not measure fruit by numbers, but by transformation. One heart fully surrendered is worth more than 1,000 eyes impressed. I am not interested in your performance, I am after your partnership. You had endured. You have wrestled. You have waited. And now I will speak to what has felt forgotten. I will speak to the parts of you that you buried with whispered prayers and silent tears. I will speak to the dreams you've wrapped in doubt and locked behind the walls of disappointment. My voice will reach the dust-covered places you were too afraid to hope for again. And I say to you now, my child, rise. For what the enemy tried to kill in the night, I am resurrecting in the light of my presence. I am the God of restoration, not partial, not conditional, but full and overflowing. I restore not only what was stolen, but what was surrendered in weariness. I restore your fire, your boldness, your laughter, your innocence, your clarity, your peace. You who once thought, it's too late for me, will see that I hold time in my hands, and I do not waste it. I redeem it. I reverse it. I realign it. I am not bound by your timelines. My miracles do not run on human clocks. I have always been on time, and this is your time. The enemy thought your silence was defeat, but he misread your stillness. You were not finished. You were planted. And now, just as surely as seeds break through the soil after seasons of silence, so shall you rise with fresh strength, and you will not rise empty-handed. Know what you lost in the last season is being returned with interest. You are not coming back the same. You are coming back with oil in your lamp, fire in your bones, and glory written across your life. You have grown in the secret place. You have been refined in hiddenness. And I say to you, my beloved, you are ready. Ready to speak what once trembled in your throat. Ready to step where fear once kept you frozen. Ready to shine where shame once dimmed your light. The tables are turning not because of your striving, but because of my sovereignty. I have watched. I have waited. I have recorded every act of faith, every unseen obedience, and now I move on your behalf. Heaven is not silent, it is in motion. But listen carefully. With restoration comes responsibility. You are not being raised up just for comfort, but for calling. I am placing a roar in your spirit, not a roar of rebellion, but of righteousness. You will speak truth, not from bitterness, but from boldness birthed in mercy. Your voice will be a trumpet in the wilderness, preparing the way for others to return to me. You are not simply being healed, you are being anointed. And that anointing will break yokes, will shake atmospheres, will set captives free. The authority I am placing on your life is not for show. It is not for applause. It is for impact. It is for kingdom advancement. It is for the souls still wondering, for the hearts still hardened, for the children who have yet to hear the sound of their Father's voice. You will carry my presence like a holy fire. Where you walk, darkness will flee. Where you speak, hope will be stirred. Where you minister, I will move. This is not religion. This is revival. But be warned, my child, not everyone will celebrate your rising. Not everyone will understand the oil you carry, because they did not walk through the crushing that produced it. Some will question, mock, resist. Do not let that deter you. Their rejection is not your ruin, it is your refinement. I have already prepared the hearts who will receive what you carry. You are not called to convince the hardened. You are called to pour into the hungry. Stay humble, stay hidden in me, and stay yielded to my voice. I will teach you how to move in wisdom, how to guard your anointing, how to navigate new doors without losing your foundation. The platform is not your identity. The miracles are not your validation. I am your source, your anchor, your reward. Never confuse the gift with the giver. Let your heart stay pure, your worship stay real, and your dependence stay deep. For as high as I take you, your roots must grow even deeper in my word. And yes, I am opening doors that no man can shut. But don't rush to walk through all of them. Some are detours dressed as opportunities. That is why I am heightening your discernment in this hour. You will know what is from me by the peace that comes with it, by the clarity it brings, by the confirmation of my spirit. You do not need to force what I have ordained. The blessings that come from me will never lead you into chaos, compromise, or confusion. Trust the rhythm of my spirit. Trust the delays. Trust even the detours, for I waste nothing, not even your missteps. My child, I am restoring your name. I am restoring your legacy. I am restoring your voice. You thought the enemy had the final word, but I am the author and the finisher. What began with me will end in glory. You are stepping into a season of recompense. What you prayed for in tears, you will reap in joy. What was broken will be beautiful. What was taken will be returned. What was painful will be purposeful. So take heart. Strengthen your spirit. Prepare your vessel. For I am about to pour out more than you have room to contain. And I am doing it not because you earned it, but because I promised it. And my word never returns void. You are about to see my goodness in ways you've only dared to dream about. The barren places are singing again. The dry bones are rising. The war is returning. And the story is not over. You are not who the enemy said you were. You are not who the world said you were. You are who I say you are, chosen, called, a million. My beloved, my warrior, my delight. Stay with me. The next part will usher you deeper into destiny. I have called you not only to walk in power, but to watch with purpose. You are no longer just a traveler on the road. I have placed you in the watchtower. I have appointed you as a guardian, a voice that will not be silent, a soul that will not slumber while others drift. You were not called to merely react to the world. You were anointed to perceive the times, to sound the alarm, to discern what others overlook, and to cry out in intercession when others sleep in distraction. Do you feel it? The weight of this assignment. It is not meant to crush you, it is meant to crown you. You have been entrusted with sight, and with sight comes responsibility. I have opened your eyes not for curiosity, but for calling. What you've seen, the injustices, the warfare, the brokenness, these are not signs of your sensitivity alone. They are signs of your assignment. You were meant to feel deeply. You were meant to notice what others pass by. You were meant to ache for what breaks my heart. This is part of your intercessor's soul. And so, my child, I say again, take your place on the wall. Lift your eyes not just toward problems, but toward promise. Look beyond what the headlines scream, listen to what heaven declares. You are not a bystander in history. You are a participant in prophecy. You are not powerless in the face of chaos. You are an ambassador of my order. I do not reveal things to frighten you, but to prepare you. I do not show you darkness to overwhelm you, but to call forth my light through you. You are not only carrying a mantle, you are standing between realms. You are both priest and prophet. You are both warrior and weeper. You are both watchman and vessel. When you cry out, heaven leans in. When you kneel, chains fall. When you praise, walls shake. When you speak my word, it does not echo into void, it pierces through dimensions and brings life where there was death. Do not grow weary in this position. Yes, the tower is lonely. Yes, the hours are long. Yes, it seems like others have more ease and comfort. But your reward is not in applause, it is in alignment with me. I will whisper secrets to you in the dark that cannot be heard in crowded places. I will show you the outline of what is coming, and I will anoint you to prepare others. You are not just a recipient of revelation, you are a distributor of hope. Now let me speak to your hidden hunger, that longing you carry, often in silence, for a closeness that words can't describe. You want more of me. You don't just want answers, you want me. And I want you to know, I see that. I honor that. I delight in that. I have never been offended by your ache. In fact, it draws me closer. So come. Come even deeper. Past the outer courts. Past the noise. Past the duties and the doing. Come into the Holy of Holies, into friendship with me. You are not only my servant, you are my friend. You are not only called to do great things, you are invited to know me. That is the greatest calling of all. And in this intimacy, you will find rest that no platform can give. You will drink of joy that no earthly pleasure can replicate. You will dwell in peace that no storm can shake. I am not calling you to a performance, I am calling you to presence. Sit with me. Let the rush fade. Let the noise dissolve. I don't need your perfection. I only want your presence. I want you to know my voice is the most familiar sound in your soul. I want you to wake up with me on your mind and go to sleep with my word in your breath. I want to be your rhythm, your reason, your resting place. And this is the promise I make to you in this secret place. You will never walk alone again. I will go with you into every room. I will be the stillness in every storm. I will be the answer when questions remain. I will be the nearness you crave when the world grows cold. I will be the strength you need when your legs begin to tremble. I will surround your spirit like fire surrounds gold in the furnace, never to harm, always to refine. So don't stop. Don't retreat. Don't look back. Don't measure the value of your obedience by temporary results. You are planting seeds for generations. You are shaping legacies with your faithfulness. You are creating ripple effects in the spirit that will outlive you. You are not wasting your life, you are investing it into the eternal. And I, the Lord your God, will never stop watching over you. My eyes are always upon you. My hand is always beneath you. My spirit is always within you. My word is always surrounding you. You are safe. You are seen. You are sustained. A spiritual awakening wrapped in sacred language. A lifeline from eternity reaching into your weary present. Yes, I speak with love, but today I speak also with urgency. For time is precious, and I will not allow you to walk into the next season unprepared. Hear me now. There is a shaking coming, not to destroy you, but to awaken you. There is a pruning, not to punish you, but to perfect you. Do not resist it, for it is my hand, not the hand of the enemy. I am removing what cannot remain in the next chapter. I am stripping away false comfort, cutting off the weights you've grown used to carrying. I am calling you into alignment, soul, body, spirit. And if you obey, you will emerge not just stronger, but holy. Not just refined, but radiant. My child, I am not calling you to survival, but to sanctification. This is your hour of transformation, and I will not leave you where you are. The enemy has been whispering lies to distract you. Lies dressed in logic. Lies disguised as reason. He's told you it's too late, that you've missed it, that your prayers have gone unheard, that your failures disqualified you. But I have come to tear those lies down, one by one. Hear my voice louder than the hiss of deception. I do not see you through the lens of your past, I see you through the blood of my Son. I see righteousness where you see ruin. I see potential where you see pain. I see a vessel still worthy, still usable, still beloved. I chose you before the foundation of the world, not by accident, not by default. I formed you with eternity in mind, and now I'm calling you to remember. Remember who you are. Remember whose you are. You are not your trauma. You are not your regret. You are not your sin. You are mine, my child, my joy. I redeemed. I bought you with a price one no devil in hell can undo. So silence the voice of shame. Drown out the condemnation. For there is now no condemnation for those who are in me. And you, my beloved, are in me. Held, safe, chosen. But you must listen. You must let go of the counterfeit comforts. You must release the idols of fear, the coping mechanisms masquerading as strength. You must stop running to what numbs you and start returning to the one who made you. Come back to the altar. Come back to the secret place. Come back to the stillness where I speak in whispers. I do not want your performance. I want your heart. I am not impressed by how put together you appear. I am moved by how surrendered you become. Give me your honesty, even when it's messy. Bring me your questions, even when they shake. I am not offended by your doubt. I am moved by your desire. Yes, even in the wilderness, I am with you. When your prayers feel like echoes, I am the silence filled with promise. When your tears fall in the night, I am the one who bottles every drop. I am near to the brokenhearted, closer than your own breath. I have not abandoned you. Even when I was silent, I was working. I was shielding you from battles you didn't even see. I was redirecting closed doors to protect what I have prepared. My no was not rejection, it was redirection. And now, my child, the tide is turning. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Can you not perceive it? I am making streams in your desert. I am bringing life to what looked dead. That relationship you thought was over, I can breathe into it. That dream you buried, I can resurrect it. That purpose you thought you forfeited, I can restore it, better than before. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your pain. Not your failure. Not your waiting. All of it I redeem. All of it I use. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, despair into praise. But you must partner with me. You cannot walk into a new season carrying old bondage. You cannot receive my best while clinging to what's familiar but toxic. I am calling you to release. Release the offense. Release the bitterness. Release the comparison. It is choking your joy. It is blocking your peace. You keep asking me for breakthrough, but I'm asking you for obedience. Trust me even when it hurts. Surrender even when it's costly. Obedience is better than sacrifice, and your yes today will unlock miracles tomorrow. I have not forgotten you. The delay was never denial. It was preparation. You are being refined like gold, tested in the fire not to destroy you, but to prove you. Every trial had purpose. Every season of silence was sacred. I was deepening your roots so you could carry more fruit. I was strengthening your character so your calling would not crush you. I was softening your heart so my love could flow through you. And now, the time is near. You will reap what you've sown in tears. You will testify of the goodness you once only hoped for. You will see doors open that no man can shut. And when they open, you will know it was me. Not luck, not coincidence. We, your Father, your Deliverer, your Sustainer. And I will get the glory, because you will know you could not have done it on your own. So prepare yourself. Sanctify your space. Set your mind on things above. Let praise rise where complaining once echoed. Let gratitude flood your lips like a river. For I dwell in the praises of my people, and where I dwell, nothing remains the same. Chains break, walls fall, healing flows, and joy, true, unshakable joy returns. This is your turning point, but you must stay until the end, because what I will reveal in the closing words will shift everything. You will receive key strategies to unlock the next season. You will hear answers to prayers you thought I forgot. You will feel the weight of my glory descend, not just as emotion, but as transformation. This is not about hype, it's about holiness. I am preparing you for glory, and the glory coming will require clean hands and a pure heart. So allow me to cleanse you, to purify your motives, to refine your desires. For blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see me. You are standing at the threshold of a divine appointment, and I, the Lord your God, am unfolding before you a mystery long hidden, a design custom crafted in the womb of eternity. Do you not yet perceive that every setback, every closed door, every delay was me stitching divine strategy into your timeline? I am the master weaver, threading your broken seasons into a tapestry of redemption. You wept through nights you thought would never end. You questioned whether I still had a plan for you. But oh, my child, hear me clearly now. I never lost sight of your purpose. I never forgot what I spoke over you in the beginning. Even when you wandered, my covenant with you remained unshaken. Even when you were faithless, I remained faithful. For I cannot deny myself, and you are mine, engraved upon the palms of my hands. Your name is ever before me, not in pencil to be erased, but in eternal ink, unchangeable, irrevocable, sacred. Let me speak to the aching place in your soul, the place you do not show anyone, the silent scream that hides beneath your smile. You've carried burdens I never asked you to carry. You've made peace with cycles I've called you to break. You've accepted delay as destiny, but I say, no more. This is the moment I confront the agreements you've made with fear, with failure, with unworthiness. I am severing the lies at the root. I am reclaiming territory in your heart. The shame that has shadowed your identity is being shattered now by the light of my truth. Listen closely. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are right on time in the clock of heaven. I have not wasted a single moment. Not 1 year. Not one tear. What the enemy meant for harm, I have already turned for good. And not only for your good, but for the good of those connected to your obedience. Do you understand? Your story is not just about you. Your yes will set captives free. Your healing will unlock healing for others. Your testimony will be a key that opens prison doors. That is why the warfare has been so intense. That is why the enemy tried to silence your voice. He knew the ripple effect your surrender would cause in the earth. But he failed, because you're still here, breathing, listening, reaching, believing. And because you're still here, I am not finished. In fact, I am just getting started. I am raising up a new sound within you. Not a sound of desperation, but of declaration. Not the voice of the victim, but the roar of the victor. I am changing your language from why me, to send me, from how long, to however you will. You will no longer beg for scraps when I have prepared a feast. You will no longer survive when I have called you to reign. The season of spiritual famine is breaking, and abundance is on the horizon. But hear me, abundance is not just wealth. It is clarity. It is peace. It is favor that no man can fabricate. It is walking in rooms where your name was never mentioned, yet doors swing wide. It is knowing who you are, not in arrogance, but in holy confidence. And that confidence will not come from applause, it will come from the secret place, from the intimacy cultivated when no one was watching. That is where I am calling you now. Back to the secret place. Back to the garden where we walked in the cool of day. Back to the altar where sacrifice meets glory. Back to the well, where my living water quenches every thirst. You've been running on empty because you've been sipping from broken cisterns. But I, the Lord, am your fountain. I am your source. Come, drink deeply again. Come, eat of the bread that satisfies. I have a table prepared not in safety, but in the presence of your enemies. And yet, your cup will overflow. Do not fear those who gather against you. Their gathering is permitted only to witness your elevation. I will vindicate you in full view of those who misunderstood you, underestimated you, dishonored you. But do not gloat. Do not retaliate. Bless those who curse you. For in blessing, you rise above bitterness. In mercy, you mirror me. And I will fight your battles. I will silence every tongue that rises against you in judgment. This is your heritage as my servant, and my word over you shall not return void. And now, my child, let me remind you of what I've planted in you. You are not weak. You are not average. You are not invisible. You are royal. You are chosen. You are set apart. You carry my spirit within you. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. So why do you shrink? Why do you tremble before man when heaven stands behind you? Do not hide your light. Do not dilute your anointing to fit in. I did not call you to blend, I called you to blaze. You are a city on a hill. You are a lamp on a stand. The world needs your fire. Do not dim it for their comfort. Arise, my child. Shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Yes, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the people, but my light shines upon you. And kings will come to the brightness of your dawn. They will ask what sustains you, what gives you peace, what fuels your joy. And you will say, it is the Lord, strong and mighty. Is he who has done this? So hold fast. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap, and your season is nearer than you know. Even now, angels are being dispatched. Even now, hearts are being softened. Even now, provision is on the move. I am aligning you with divine appointments, strategic relationships, and holy opportunities. But you must stay the course. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not despise the days of sowing. For the harvest I have for you will not be shaken by winds or stolen by crows. It is secured by my hand. You were not created to walk in circles. You were not fashioned in my image to remain stuck in cycles of despair, self-doubt, and delay. No, when I formed you in secret, I did not breathe survival into your lungs. I breathed destiny. I carved your essence with the fingerprints of eternity and inscribed your days in the scrolls of heaven. There is nothing accidental about you, nothing wasted, nothing random. Your tears have purpose. Your pain has weight. And your prayers, your prayers, they have been echoing through my throne room. Even in the moments you feared, they bounced back in silence. I have heard every whisper. I have captured every groan. And I have not ignored a single one. Now hear me clearly. The time has come for you to stop entertaining the lie that your story is over. You have mourned long enough. You have wandered in the desert long enough. The cloud is moving, and it is time to follow. It is time to pick up your mat, rise from the place of stagnation, and walk into the fullness of what I promised you. No longer will you live defined by past mistakes. No longer will you dwell under the weight of former seasons. What has been closed is closed. What is behind is behind. I am doing a new thing in you, and yes, it requires your attention. It requires your participation. I will not force transformation upon you. I invite you into it. I stretch out my hand, but you must grab hold. I open the door, but you must walk through. I illuminate the path, but you must take the steps. This is the hour for faith in motion, not passive hope, but active trust. Not waiting for a sign, but becoming the sign. You have everything you need. My spirit is within you. My word is before you. My presence surrounds you. Why then do you hesitate? You say, but Lord, I don't feel ready. And I say, I never asked for readiness. I asked for obedience. You say, but I'm afraid. And I say, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You say, but I failed too many times. And I say, though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. You say, but I'm not qualified. And I say, whom I call, I qualify. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do you not yet see, beloved? The enemy's greatest fear is not your failure. It's your obedience. Because he knows what happens when a surrendered child says yes to the call of heaven. He knows the damage you will do to the kingdom of darkness. He knows the captives that will be set free through your voice, the healing that will flow through your hands, the fire that will ignite through your worship, the revival that will be birthed through your prayers. That is why he's fought you so hard. That is why the storms came. That is why the confusion swirled. Not because you were weak, but because you were dangerous. And now it's time to remember who you are. You are not the abandoned. You are the anointed. You are not the forsaken. You are the favored. You are not the forgotten. You are the foreigner. You carry my name. You walk in my authority. You dwell under my shadow. Every demon that has tried to oppress you trembles at the sound of my name spoken from your lips. Every curse that was sent your way is being reversed. Every chain that tried to wrap around your mind is being shattered. Every generational pattern that ran through your bloodline stops with you. You are the interruption. You are the shift. You are the fire starter. Let this truth set you ablaze. You are not just surviving, you are overcoming. You are not just existing, you are expanding. The territory beneath your feet is not random. It is sacred. Every place you step with faith, I will give you. Every place your foot treads in obedience will be claimed in my name. The walls of limitation are falling. The ceilings are breaking, and your capacity is enlarging. I am stretching you not to break you, but to bless you. So expand your tents, strengthen your stakes, prepare for the overflow. Because the harvest is coming. What you sowed in secret is about to be rewarded in the open. What you battled in silence is about to bloom into testimony. What you lost is about to return multiplied. And what you've carried in your womb, those divine dreams, those prophetic promises, those holy burdens, they are about to be born. Labor may have been painful, but delivery is inevitable. The crowning is here. The breath of new life is being released. But as I elevate you, do not forget me. Do not confuse the blessing with the source. Do not mistake the gift for the giver. Stay rooted in my presence. Cling to the vine. For apart from me, you can do nothing. But with me, nothing is impossible. As you rise, stay humble. As you succeed, stay surrendered. For pride is the enemy of longevity, but humility secures legacy. Remember, promotion is not for applause, it is for purpose. I bless you not just to lift you, but to use you. And you, my child, have been chosen for impact. There is a sound that must come from your lips, a message that only you can carry, a story that only you can tell. There are people who will come to know me because you said yes. There are chains that will fall because you obeyed. There are miracles waiting on the other side of your surrender. So do not delay. Do not second guess. Do not look to your left or your right. Fix your eyes on me. I go before you. I stand beside you. I dwell within you. And I will not fail you. For what I am about to speak into your soul will not merely be heard, it will be imprinted, etched onto the stone tablets of your heart as a divine covenant, a vow from your Father who cannot lie. You have asked me, Lord, how long? And why this way? And will it ever shift? And I have held your questions close, not as complaints, but as cries of intimacy. I am not offended by your wondering. I am moved by your persistence. For only a child who still believes in their father asks questions when the world offers silence. But now I answer. Now I speak not in riddles, but in clarity. Your season is changing, and not by your might, nor by your power, but by my spirit. The winds of my spirit are blowing even now, soft to the natural eye, but forceful in the spirit. This wind is not for your destruction. It is for your redirection. I am blowing away the old leaves that no longer serve your growth. I am clearing the dust of distraction from your eyes. I am shaking the foundations that were built on fear and not faith. I am silencing every counterfeit voice that has tried to define you, detain you, and derail you. Be still and know it is I. I am the one who calms storms, but I am also the one who stirs them. Not all shaking is from the enemy. Some shaking is sanctifying. Some storms are sent to reveal what was hidden, to expose what was buried, to uproot what cannot go into the next level. I am not punishing you, I am purifying you. For you are about to carry more glory than you've ever carried, and glory requires room. So I am making room in you. Room for joy where sorrow sat. Room for peace where anxiety nested. Room for revelation where confusion clouded. Room for intimacy where distance grew. and this room will not remain empty. I will fill it. I will dwell there not as a guest, but as Lord. No longer will you give me part of your heart while the rest is divided by idols of self-preservation, fear, or false comfort. I am a jealous God, not with human insecurity, but with divine devotion. I refuse to share space with what destroys you. So I am reclaiming territory. The corners of your soul you've kept hidden behind past trauma, unmet expectations, and silent vows of self-reliance. I am entering those places now, and I will not leave them untouched. I will heal what man could not. I will restore what time eroded. I will redeem what sin defiled. Because I am not just your God, I am your Father. And no father sits idle while his child suffers in silence. I see where you've been torn. I know where you've been disappointed. I understand the tension between your hope and your reality. But I did not bring you this far to leave you in limbo. You are not on pause, you are in preparation. And preparation always precedes promotion. Let me be clear, promotion is not limited to platforms or applause. In fact, your most important promotion will be internal. It is the elevation of your faith, the deepening of your trust, the expansion of your vision. I am enlarging your perspective so that what once overwhelmed you will soon bow beneath your feet. You are stepping into the authority of the risen Christ not as a concept, but as a lifestyle. No longer will you pray timidly. No longer will you worship passively. No longer will you live defensively. You will move offensively, boldly, and prophetically. Yes, you are a warrior, but not one who wars alone. I go before you. I stand behind you. I encamp around you. You are surrounded by my host's angels assigned to guard, guide, and war on your behalf. And even more, you are filled with my Spirit, the same Spirit that raised Christ from the grave. That is why depression cannot have the final word. That is why fear must bow. That is why addiction will break. That is why shame must lose its grip. You are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. So take your place, child. Put on your armor not as decoration, but as identity. Your belt is truth. Your breastplate is righteousness. Your shoes are peace. Your shield is faith. Your helmet is salvation. Your sword is my word. Do not walk into battle half-rest. Do not allow the enemy to deceive you into laying down what I have given you. You are equipped, and I am commissioning you afresh. Your battle has not been in vain. Your wounds are not signs of failure, they are badges of endurance. And I am about to anoint those wounds with oil, turning them into testimonies that carry power. You will speak and strongholds will shake. You will pray and the heavens will respond. You will worship and atmospheres will shift. You will walk and doors will open. You will stand and darkness will flee. Because I have marked you, I have mantled you, and I have mandated you to rise in this hour not as one forgotten, but as one found. Found in my presence. Found in my love. Found in my assignment. The world has tried to define you, but I have already declared you. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are mine. And now, beloved, this is what you must do. Return to the secret place. Make room in your day. Wake up early if you must. Stay up late if you need to. But come back to the well. Come back to the altar. Come back to the place where it's just you and me. I miss the sound of your unguarded voice. I long for the moments when you are not performing prayers but pouring your heart. I don't need eloquence, I need honesty. Come raw. Come real. Come surrender, for I will meet you there. In that place, I will restore your soul. In that place, I will reset your rhythm. In that place, I will give you secrets hidden from the wise and reveal treasures reserved for the hungry. In that place, I will give you the final strategy, the word of direction that will open the gates of breakthrough you've waited so long for. Yes, beloved, I am drawing near, and your response in this moment will shape everything that follows. Stay with me. The next words I speak will carry the shift. My beloved child, pause now and let everything else fade. Let the voices around you grow quiet. Let the noise of your fears dissolve into the silence of this moment, for I am here. I have been waiting for you to draw near, not in performance, not in perfection, but in truth. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble upon this moment. You were led here, drawn by a divine thread I have been weaving into your life since before the beginning. You were thought of, dreamed of, and loved into being by me. Before mountains were formed, before oceans obeyed their boundaries, before stars took their place in the heavens, I spoke your name. I whispered it into eternity, and it echoed with promise. The very rhythm of your heartbeat was composed by my hand. You were created not just to exist, not just to survive, but to carry my presence in a way the world has never seen before. You are an answer to generations of prayers you've never heard, a continuation of redemption's story, a living epistle written not with ink but with my spirit. Even in your wilderness seasons, yes, even in the times when your tears were more frequent than your words, I have been present. I have not turned away from your questions. I have not grown weary of your wrestling. I have seen the doubts that swirled in your mind like storms, and I have sat with you in them. I am not a distant God. I am not waiting on a throne of judgment for you to get it all right. I am near to the brokenhearted. I am the balm to your wounds, the calm in your chaos, the steady hand that lifts you when you stumble. I never asked you to pretend to be strong. I only asked you to be real with me. Come as you are, child. Come tired, come confused, come trembling. My arms are open, and they have never closed. Do you remember the times you almost gave up? The days when your prayers felt like whispers lost in the void? Those moments were not unseen. I was closer then than you could feel. When you felt like the waves would drown you, I was beneath them, keeping your soul afloat. When your strength failed, it was my breath sustaining you. When you had nothing left to give, I did not rebuke you. I rejoiced that you finally made space for me to be your everything. You thought weakness was failure, but I call it opportunity. For in your weakness my strength is made perfect. My grace is not an idea, it is a force. It fills the cracks of your heart with golden light. It binds together the broken places not with shame, but with glory. You are not broken beyond repair, you are being remade in ways you do not yet understand. Child, do not be surprised by the shaking. The things that once felt solid may crumble, but they are making way for the unshakable. I am stripping away what cannot last to make room for what will endure. Trust the process even when it feels like loss. The pruning is painful, but it is purposeful. I am not taking from you to punish you, I am preparing you. The branches I cut away were draining your life, even when you didn't realize it. What I prune, I intend to prosper. You are not losing, you are becoming. You are being shaped into one who bears much fruit, not just for yourself, but for generations to come. Let me finish the work I've started. Let me hold the chisel as I sculpt you into a vessel of purest beauty. I see your longing, the ache within your soul for more than routine, more than religion, more than empty rituals. You hunger for something real, something sacred, something that touches the deepest parts of you. And I say to you now, I am that something. I am not a doctrine alone, I am a person. I am not a tradition. I am the resurrection. I am not a relic of the past. I am the living one. You were not created to live off the stories of others. I want to write new chapters with you. I want to walk with you in the garden of your everyday life. Invite me into your morning coffee, into your late night thoughts, into the in-between spaces that feel ordinary. I will make them holy. I will turn your mundane into miracles. I will breathe wonder into your weariness. I do not require grand gestures to meet you. I only require your heart. You fear being misunderstood, misjudged, overlooked. But hear this. I see you. I know every part of you, the hopes you've buried, the pain you hide, the dreams you hesitate to speak aloud. I know the real you. And still I choose you. Not the version of you that has it all together. Not the polished mask. I choose the raw, unfiltered you. The one who feels unworthy. The one who wonders if it's too late. The one who questions if the promises will still come to pass. I am not disappointed in you. I am not impatient. I'm committed. My love is not fickle. My plans are not fragile. My covenant with you is sealed in my blood, and no failure, no fear, no force of hell can break it. Let me speak now into the lie that says you've missed it, that it's too late, that you are going to... Nonsense. Do you think my sovereignty is that easily thwarted? Child, I am the God who turns graves into gardens. I make rivers in deserts and ways through the sea. I don't just restore what was lost, I multiply it. I redeem time. I resurrect purpose. I am not just the God of beginnings, I am the God of divine restorts. If you woke up this morning, it means I am not finished with you. It means hope is still alive. It means your story still has pages left to write. Lift up your eyes. You've been walking with your head down, counting failures like stones in your pocket, weighing yourself down with shame. But I have already thrown those stones into the sea of forgetfulness. I remember them no more. Why do you? You are not what you did. You are not what they said. You are not the sum of your lowest moments. You are who I say you are, beloved, chosen, anointed, redeemed. You are a temple of my spirit, a carrier of my glory. You are royalty, heir to a kingdom that will not fade. So rise. Rise not in pride but in identity. Rise not in self-reliance but in surrender. Let faith be your fuel and worship be your warfare. Sing when you feel dry. Dance when the weight won't lift. Prophecy over your own bones when they feel brittle. Speak life even when you see death. I have given you authority not just to survive, but to shift atmospheres. You were born to break chains, to ignite hope, to love wildly, to forgive radically. The world needs what I've placed in you. Don't hide it. Don't water it down. Let the fire I've kindled burn bright and pure. Yes, you will face trials, but you will not face them alone. I will walk through the fire with you, and you will not be burned. I will pass you through the flood, and you will not drown. Trouble may come, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And because I live in you, so will you. Every giant that rises will fall. Every storm that rages will be stilled. Every enemy that threatens will bow before my name. Let your soul rest now. Rest in my sovereignty. Rest in my timing. Rest in my promises. You don't have to strive to earn my love. You don't have to hustle for significance. You are already fully known and fully loved. There is nothing more you need to prove. Just abide. Just dwell. Just remain. Let me be your vine, your source, your song. Let me be your peace, your portion, your place of refuge. And now, beloved, I speak destiny over you. You will rise in strength. You will walk in wisdom. You will move in power. You will speak with boldness. You will love with compassion. You will live with purpose. Your hands will heal. Your words will build. Your prayers will shake the heavens. Your faith will part seas. You will see miracles. You will dream dreams. You will live not beneath your calling, but in the full measure of my grace. You are mine, my beloved, for I am not yet done pouring myself into these words. There is more I want to speak into your soul, deeper wells of truth I long to draw from, rivers of life I yearn to release over the dry places in you. You see, I am not a God who speaks once and falls silent. I am a God of continuation, of layers, of unfolding revelation. Each word I give is a seed, and as you receive it, as you water it with trust and nourish it with obedience, it will bloom into fruit you never imagined you could bear. So lean in closer now. Breathe slower. Let my voice be louder than the one that condemns, than the one that worries, than the one that doubts. This is your still point in a spinning world. This is your homecoming to the heart that has never left you. My child, many walk with their ears filled with the noise of opinion and their eyes blurred by distraction. But not you. You have heard my whisper in the dark, and that means your ears are attuned to heaven. You have waited in silence, and that silence has carved in you a sanctuary where my glory can dwell. While others run to be seen, you stayed to be shaped. And I saw that. I saw the discipline in your tears, the worship in your weeping. I saw the nights you chose to kneel instead of collapse, to hope instead of harden. You thought your sacrifices went unnoticed, but not a single one slipped past me. I collected them all and wove them into the tapestry of a testimony that will deliver others. Yes, child, your pain will preach. Your scars will shine. Your history will hold keys to freedom for those still bound. Nothing in your life has been wasted. I have used every wound to make room for my wonder. And now I tell you this: new doors are opening, and you are ready to walk through them. Do not let your past seasons speak over your present one. You are not who you were, and what limited you before no longer holds authority over you. You have been refined. Your character has been tempered like steel in the fire. You have been found trustworthy with little, now I will trust you with more. Not more for the sake of status or comfort, but more for the sake of my kingdom. I am about to entrust you with souls, with strategies, with secrets of my heart. Your obedience has positioned you. Your purity has prepared you. Now, do not shrink back from what I have prepared. You are not an imposter. You are not underqualified. You are my chosen one for this exact time. There will be whispers trying to disqualify you. There will be warfare trying to delay you. But remember, my word is your weapon. Speak it. Declare it. Sing it into the air like a sword. Remind your mind who you are and whose you are. You were not formed in fear but in fire. You were not sculpted by circumstance but by spirit. The same power that raised Christ from the grave lives in you. The same wisdom that ordered the stars is available to you. The same love that stretched itself on a cross now wraps itself around your every breath. Walk like it. Speak like it. Pray like it. And child, as you walk into new places, keep your heart tender. Let nothing harden you, not betrayal, not delay, not disappointment. Let the oil of my presence keep your spirit soft, for only a soft heart can carry the weight of my compassion. Let me teach you how to love again, even when you've been wounded. Let me show you how to serve again, even when you've been overlooked. Let me show you how to hope again, even when the wait seems long. This is how you overcome, not by building walls, but by letting me be your refuge. Not by numbing your pain, but by letting me turn it into praise. Type amen if you believe in God.